Do not let my Instagram fool you. It takes me so many tries to get the perfect picture. So today I am meeting up with a posing expert here at the Gansevoort Hotel Rooftop to teach us all some tips and tricks to getting the perfect pose. Christine, how did you get into becoming a posing expert?
So essentially, I started my career working in magazines and I was assisting on photo shoots. I noticed that the models were able to completely transform the way that they presented themselves just through posing. And then I gained 70 pounds in 1 year and I essentially had to reteach myself how to pose for photos.
So how is it that you transform somebody who isn't a model or an influencer?
Yeah, I think that there's a misconception that being photogenic is just an inherent trait that you're born with. Posing for photos is a learned set of skills. You have to basically know what to do. You have to practice and apply it. And there's a few specific tips and tricks that I can teach you all today to help you do that. So how would you pose normally if you were to just take a photo? I'll take one of you actually.
Right. My first inclination was to do this, so let's just do it.
I think that the best thing you can do when you're posing for photos is to find ways to interact with your surroundings.
Okay.
For instance, we have this gorgeous bar top, so maybe resting your hand on it and then angling your body at a diagonal. So you're neither facing the camera straight on nor turn directly to the side.
Okay.
And then we'll take your other hand, kind of bring it upward along your thigh like this. Cute. There you go, chin down a little bit for me. Gorgeous.
Wait, I can't believe this actually looks good because I felt super awkward. For those of us who have an Instagram husband or somebody taking our photo, what advice would you give to he or she?
You want to make sure that I'm in the middle. Make sure it's either parallel to me or that it's tilted upward slightly, which will make my legs look even longer. And then have my feet right above the little zoom numbers.
Okay, yep, we're there. Sitting, I feel like, is a little bit trickier than
It
standing.
is. Sitting photos can really kind of make or break it. The first thing I recommend doing is scooting toward the edge of your seat. There's already a big difference. Much more of your torso is visible and
There's
you
like
don't
a
look
line.
as compressed.
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
The next thing is going to be, if you're wearing a skirt, like we both are, shifting your weight to one hip.
Okay.
And then elongating your legs to create shapes.
I mean, this is crazy. I've never looked this tall in my whole life.
A lot of the times when people take a selfie, what they'll do is they'll hand the phone to the biggest person, meaning like
Longest
tallest
arm.
or longest
Yeah.
arm. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stagger our shoulders like this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you actually hold the phone with your middle hand, so the inside hand.
Okay.
And you're gonna snap, just go a little bit higher.
I cannot thank you enough. I am so excited to implement these into my life. We'll come back and take pictures all the time.
I would love to.
it.
Thank you so much
Of
for having me.
course.